this whole concept of the design. Yeah, let me start. People, can we get some attention here just for a little bit? One of the things that was very clear from our trip to the boat show last week in Louisville, this was a boat builders exposition, right? So this was the people from the marine industry all over the planet, mostly U.S. marine industry, but people from everywhere. One of the things that was really positive was the response that we got from the marine industry. They really are excited with the idea of bringing in a very strong design feel to these boats, rather than what has normally been going on in the marine industry of there being quite practical and very tiny differences between one boat line and the next. That you guys probably have noticed that as you've been doing your surveys, that they're not very creative. Most boats look pretty much like a boat, right? But the idea that no, we can break out of that box. They're looking for that. There's a lot of boat companies right now that have weathered this depression, this global economic turmoil, and now they're sitting there thinking that to really make a big bang on that, as it starts to recover, they want to have products that are much more distinct, different from what they've seen before, with a really strong, element of design to them. Not just a, easy to build thing, just something that is stunningly beautiful. Nobody cares about how hard it is to build anything now, because if they're going to build a boat, these things are CNC mills, these 5-axis machines. So it can be any shape.
Yeah, in fact, something that was really cool, that was the subject of a lot of talks at this IBEX, was 3D printing, of course, which I'm sure you guys are totally sick of hearing about. The cool thing with this, as far as the marine applications go, is that we're starting to see the use of very exotic materials in 3D printers. Titanium being one of them is very cool, and the ways that they can use all these different materials, and now they're also starting to be able to change the density across the design as well, using the same material. So that there's some fantastic progression going on there that allows people to do designs that could never be done before, that were impossible or just impossibly expensive from a tooling aspect to build. Now, that's not the truth anymore. And what the truth is that the companies that are starting to have access to this kind of technology doesn't have the design skills to really show it off. And it's obvious they're spending lots of money and lots of time on machines and processes that can do really advanced stuff, but they're not. And so you guys
don't have the
space.
creativity.
You guys are learning every aspect of this from the top to bottom, and everything you learn here is going to be hugely important to actually getting a job in this industry. Now, I hope that all of you are trying to become successful designers, and hopefully some of you are really trying to do it in the marine industry. And I want to try to help in that regard. And you'll probably hear some rumblings amongst your other students as to how exactly I'm trying to do that. But I digress. We want to make sure that you guys are developing fantastic design that shines compared to what the industry is doing. And you guys have the skills to do it. People are excited that you are. And that's my IBEX update.
Yeah, that's a key one. So let's carry on with the grid here. Okay, now you've been able to load in the original file with the engine and all these things into Alias, right? So some people, SolidWorks is not working so well, but Alias is working pretty well.
Is the file loaded, did the whole file load into SolidWorks? That's Alias?
Yeah, so there's a couple, you're using SolidWorks, and you guys are doing it, and you don't get the engine, you don't get the. All right. Do you have a problem with using Alias? Is it just that you're? Okay. Yeah. And you've taken classes in SolidWorks. How many of the rest of you guys know both Alias and SolidWorks? Just a couple.
Not a lot of people know both.
Oh,
Usually either
well-
Alias or SolidWorks.
Okay.
I know a software called Katia.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that we could, I mean, is there a way that you guys are aware of getting these engines and the mannequins in, so that you can see them in?
If you go to GrabCAD, you could probably get mannequins for SolidWorks. So that,
Or maybe like Ryan Boyle himself, like maybe I can try
Oh, it does?
Well, don't be embarrassed if your software is not working. It's a common problem. In fact, truth be told, right now we are having some issues with from Westlawn side of things. The things that they're trying to calculate using the files from your yachts are there's some rockiness right now getting everything into play nice. So
It might be like.
totally not out of the ordinary what the software seems to be designed to do.
Just
But
like,
I think the important thing here is really
As an
your
indication
designs
of
or
some-
sketches. There's a lot of stuff going on here that's not obviously specific to having mannequins. And there's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done. So we have this, did everyone sign in to the, our roll call thing there? You got everyone up on the board? It looks like there's probably more than 8 people in front of me right now.
Does everybody sign
I
the board?
thought I was pretty good at counting, but if everyone can sign in there to the appropriate things. We've got 2 columns, one for people that have done everything up to date on their base camp, all your checks, and the other one that hasn't. So obviously, we want to see critiques from the people, show off the fact that you've done all the work. Anyone who hasn't,
So if you can help that.
well, show us why, and let's try to get you completed the stuff.
Okay, so,
what software is Westlawn using? What would they prefer?
Well, the stuff that they're using for their hydrostatic calculations right now is MaxSurf. MaxSurf is what the Westlawn students are using.
yeah.
So when we get a file or when we upload it on Basecamp, what are they looking for? For scientists, I've been uploading wire files.
The